25 years of history. Going back to where it all started. B2K is back. The Millennium Tour presents the Boys for Life Tour. Wow,
Still, I ain't impressed cause ain't none of them at all.
Boys for Life. Also starring Pretty Ricky, B5, Young Jock, Crime Mob, A. Marie, and Franchise Boys. April 26th, FedEx Forum. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
Kevin Garnett returned to Minnesota. How awesome was this? Look at this.
That's love right there.
When he walks in, and they brought him out of the tunnel. They're like, welcome back. They played like a tribute video.
That's the reason why guys like TA and them are here, bro.
It's the best.
You want to see the OGs back showing love.
It's the best. That is the best. Nothing has felt more wrong than Kevin Garnett not being a part of that.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Live from the Built Ford Tough studio at FedEx Forum, it's the Gary Parrish Show, presented by Ortho South, on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Gary Parrish.
All right, I'm here. My name is Gary Parrish. I'm speaking to you from the Built Ford Tough studio, FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis. Bennett Doyle right there, producing the program. Glad he's with me. Glad you're with me. Hope you're getting through the day best you can. And I hope you're ready to borrow a phrase from baseball, I think. I hope you're ready to root for the road team. Switch it up a little bit. Tonight we're rooting for road teams in the NBA. Could secure a second lottery pick. Biggest night of the year for the Grizzlies franchise to date is tonight. We'll get excited about it momentarily. First, though, quickly, let me set today's schedule for you in the next segment. Jessica Benson is going to join me. She, of course, is the host of the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Weekdays, 8 a.m., Grind City Media. She'll pop in studio. She'll sit in that chair. She's familiar with at least being around people rooting for the Warriors because of, her marriage. I never rooted for the Warriors before. It's always seemed like fun.
Nah.
I can't wait.
I guess I agree.
I'll ask Jess, just in her own experiences, how much fun is it to root for Steph Curry?
Okay.
Because I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready to root for Steph Curry tonight. Jessica Benson will be here in the next segment. Finish talking to her, take a break, come back, do 5 more things you need to know, at which point we'll discuss 5 previously undiscussed stories. Among them, Penny Hardaway has added another player from the transfer portal. His name is Jerry Ding. I'll tell you more about him. We'll do that about 40 minutes. Interesting column from CBS Sports' Matt Norlander about Michigan's Dusty May and how actually enjoying winning a national championship is hard to do these days. We'll spend some time on that a little later on in the show. Easy fun. Number 1 pick in this week's WNBA draft was publicly asked yesterday at an introductory press conference about her relationship, romantic relationship to be specific, with Dallas Wings star Paige Beckers. The reaction to all of it was interesting. We'll discuss it in just a bit. The CEO of Live Golf is now indicating that Yeah, unless things change, 2026 will likely be the final year of that Saudi-based golf startup. I'll read you his quotes. We'll do that in the third segment. And David, you remember David.
Of course I remember David.
I don't know why he put that 4 right in the middle of his name, but that's the least of his problems right now. You would think having a 4 right in the middle of your name might be a problem. Least of his problems now, David, the singer, who owns a Tesla where a dismembered child was found in the trunk months ago. Woo!
Yikes.
He's been arrested in connection to the case. We'll get you updated on that story during a segment we call 5 More Things You Need to Know. Then we'll eventually do GP's carryout, and we'll call it a day. And by call it a day, I mean we're going to call it a week. So that's the rundown. We got a lot to get to. But I did want to start in the NBA because tonight at 6:30 Central, a doubleheader going to get underway that could positively impact the Memphis Grizzlies organization for years to come. Or not. Nothing is guaranteed, of course. But either way, tonight we have something to get excited about. And that's because tonight, if the Magic lose to the Hornets, or if the Suns lose to the Warriors, the Grizzlies will secure a second lottery pick in the 2026 NBA draft and thus enhance their chances of selecting first overall in the 2026 NBA draft. It really is that simple. Tonight, we are Hornets fans. Tonight, Bennett, as much as you might not be comfortable with it, tonight we are Warriors fans. We don't need both to lose, but we definitely need one of the home teams to lose tonight. It's good to see you on this Friday morning.
Good to see you.
The Hornets are 3.5-point favorites tonight. The Warriors are 3.5-point underdogs tonight. That means the betting markets believe Charlotte is more likely to win on the road than the Warriors are to win on the road. That's where we're at in this moment. In a perfect world, we will not need Steph to go wild. In a perfect world, LaMelo should lock this up for us by 9 p.m. But if he does it, we can still ride with Steph late night in Phoenix. Are you ready to secure a second lottery pick? Are you ready to cheer on Steph Curry and Draymond Green tonight if necessary?
I am. I don't feel good.
Well, you don't feel good.
No,
I feel great.
I don't. I don't feel great. Hey, that's my Steph Curry bobblehead. Be careful with that. That's my Steph Curry bobblehead.
I know who this is.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't twist it.
I'm not twisting.
Don't twist it.
I'm petting
Be
him.
gentle.
I am being gentle. I'm petting his little head. I'm petting Steph's little bobblehead.
Dude,
I'm trying to get him comfortable.
I'm
We
just
got a big night tonight, Steph.
everything I ever root for in sports never happens.
Yeah, I know the feel.
Like everything I ever root for in sports never happens. And so that's why I don't feel great. That's why I don't feel great. I'm just being completely honest. I don't want to get my hopes up. I mean, a second lottery pick is a freaking game changer, bro. And it's why I don't want to get my hopes up. Like I kind of like having the feeling of, well, we know we're going to have one and it's going to be good because it's probably going to be a high lottery pick. And like, that's just what we knew. And then all these scenarios played out. We didn't expect them to necessarily play out this way, but they have.
We're here.
And now this thing is happening.
It's here.
And I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about it. I want to feel great, but I don't want to get let down like I always do in sports.
I understand your attitude.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I understand it.
You know.
I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. Because I'm sort of wired, like my entire life, I'm sort of wired that way. Mm-hmm. I would rather just avoid hurt and failure and disappointment than get everything that precedes that. So like when I was young, I would never ask the girl out, even if I wanted to go out, because I was.
You don't want to feel that.
I didn't want to feel that right. So I'd have to get like real drunk and like try to kiss you or something.
Yeah.
But like the idea.
Problematic in 2026, but back then maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you could kiss back in the 90s.
Yeah, right,
it was no problem. You could kiss if you wanted to.
Good.
Okay. So, the idea that I just walk up to you sober and be like, you want to go to the movies on Friday? I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because I was scared of what might happen next. I think I broke out of that at some point, but like I remember that being a thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I understand where you're coming from. I don't like it. Today's a day, we got much to get excited. Have you been paying attention? There ain't much to get excited about.
I know.
This is a real thing.
This is a real thing.
To get excited about. I am willing, it's a turning point for me perhaps. I'm going to see if I can pull you with me.
Okay.
I understand your attitude. I subscribe to that way of thinking much of my life. But I'm trying to make this a turning point for me.
Mm-hmm.
I am willing to be disappointed if I have to be, if you allow me to be excited leading up to it.
Okay.
If tonight goes poorly, I'll, put my head on a pillow and close my eyes and wake up and hope tomorrow's better. But you're not going to not let me get excited about this.
Okay.
We got a doubleheader tonight.
Yes.
We don't need to win both of these. We need to win one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we got this guy on our side.
Yeah. I also don't like rooting against my friends, my old friends. I got to root against my old friends in both games.
Desmond and Dylan.
Yeah.
I'll root against them hard. Doesn't matter to me.
We're just going to have to.
It doesn't, hey, I respected them
Mm-hmm.
in different ways at different times. But tonight they are our enemies.
I think they are.
They used to be our friends.
Yep.
Now they are our enemies. Desmond Bain is an enemy tonight. He can come back. Whenever he comes back, we'll fist bump him, give him a hug, tribute video, all that stuff. Tonight he's an enemy. Dylan Brooks, we'll deal with that however we have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight he's an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight this is our friend.
Yeah.
You got to reevaluate your life.
I've always liked Steph.
There was a time where Desmond was our friend, Dylan was our friend, and this was our biggest enemy. This fella right here.
He was never my enemy. It was his teammates who were my enemies, but point taken.
This is the guy that would kill you.
Yeah.
All right? This is the guy that ruined our lives.
Yeah, for sure.
All right? Tonight, he's our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, I've never actually had a chance to root for Steph Curry.
I have not either.
It's always seemed like a crazy amount of fun. Like, imagine this guy is running around the court nonstop, just running in circles around the court. That's all he does, just runs in circles around the court.
Yeah.
And then eventually he comes off of a screen and he catches it and he shoots it.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, that's a crazy shot. And then before you can even get that thought through your head, it's in. It's and he's doing this thing. And I'm like, that makes me feel something, and I have no rooting interest in it.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of watching it, neutral. But imagine what that must feel like if it actually matters to you in a good way. Tonight, he's our friend.
Mm-hmm.
When he does all that crazy stuff tonight, you won't go, damn it, how did he do that? You'll go, look at him. That's our friend.
Yeah.
Tonight, he fixes our franchise. This guy. Did you ever think, man, what if I'd have told you in 2022, the lead guard who will actually fix the Memphis Grizzlies is Steph Curry, not John Morant? Steph Curry it is now Steph's job. It was Ja's job for years to fix this franchise. Didn't happen for a lot of different reasons. You can read about it at ESPN.com. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we turn our franchise over to somebody else. Steph Curry, tonight. He's our guy, tonight.
Okay. I mean, hopefully he won't have to be. I'd like to be done with this in the first game.
I also would like to be done with this in the first game.
I don't want to get. You kind of want to get to that Warriors game and have some fun late night, but I'm not. I want to wrap this thing up by 9 p.m.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
I want to wrap this up by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
But there's something about it, like, I wouldn't mind getting a little loose after 9 p.m. and being like, all right, Steph, we rode with LaMelo. He couldn't get it done for us in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's on you. Fix our franchise. Fix our franchise, Steph. We have tried to hand this thing over to other people. They have let us down. Tonight, it's his job, Steph Curry. Tonight, he fixes our franchise if necessary.
Okay. I'm in.
If I could get a Steph Curry jersey right now, I would.
I'm sure you could get one. I go to like Dick's Sporting Goods. I think I actually saw one there yesterday.
Okay, fine. I'm going to Dick's Sporting Goods when I get out of here today. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
If tonight goes well, the Grizz are guaranteed a second lottery pick. Let me walk you through this.
Okay.
Then if May 10th goes well, like if the ping pong balls bounce exactly the way we'd want them to, not only could the Grizzlies get 2 top 10 picks or even 2 top 4 picks, they could get the top 2 picks in the draft.
What if that happened?
Come on, Steph.
Yeah.
You want to pet him? You want to pet him?
No, you're making me. You're really like you're gonna break that head off of that thing.
I'm not going to break Steph's head.
Just stop shaking it.
His head is meant to be shaking. What are you talking about?
No, it's clanking too much. Stop.
You're a little too nervous about me handling. I'm gentle with Steph.
That's my bobblehead.
I would not hurt Steph.
Okay.
Not today. Not today. We need him today. This is not the day to hurt Steph Curry.
All right.
This is not the day to hurt Steph Curry. Could get the top 2 picks in the draft. Very unlikely. But I like the daydream. Do you like the daydream?
Yeah.
I like the daydream. Let's play this out perfectly.
Okay.
Let's daydream for a minute. LaMelo beats Desmond tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just make it best we can make it. The Grizz get the Magic's lottery odds. Then we can just watch Steph do whatever he wants to do tonight. Won't really matter to us. Then on May 10th, ping pong balls bounce. And the Memphis Grizzlies have secured the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick in the 2026 NBA draft. With the first pick, A.J. DeBonsa. With the second pick, Darren Peterson. And then on opening night, I don't know. Let's throw out a starting lineup just for fun.
Okay.
Ty Jerome, Darren Peterson, Cedric Coward, A.J. DeBonsa, Zach Edey.
It's a small backcourt. I might have to figure out that backcourt a little
I don't
bit.
know that I like A.J. at the 4.
Yeah, I
But-
might have to figure out that a little bit.
Okay, listen, we can put Santi at the 4 and bring A.J. off the bench, or however you want to do it. I just wanted to have those 5 players packaged together.
I get what you're doing.
I just wanted you to hear the names.
I understand what you're doing.
Darren Peterson, A.J. DeBonsa, Zach Edey, Cedric Coward. Now we're off and running.
Can I
Tickets
throw
are available. Season tickets are available. Grizzlies.com.
Can I throw something out there?
Throw whatever you want out
Let's say
there. I'm
we
going to sit
did-
here and pet Steph for a minute.
Let's say we did land the top 2 picks in the draft.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I want to draft somebody at number 1.
Yep.
But, like, what's Giannis up to?
What is Giannis
I
up
mean,
to?
if we get the top 2 pick, let's stream real big.
Yeah.
I know he likes Memphis.
Does he?
He said he did.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, that is really nice to hear.
That's nice to hear.
He said he did.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, I would never turn down a Giannis. All right? I would never turn down a Giannis.
I think we could get that done.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Y'all don't want the number 2 pick?
The Bucks are not going to send Giannis Antetokounmpo to Memphis. Like, we don't have to do this, okay? They're just not. All right?
I'm just saying.
You think Giannis wants to leave his home where they'll build a statue of him someday? It's not going to happen.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I would at least put some feelers out.
Okay.
I would at least put some feelers out.
Okay, well, let's consider this putting the feelers out.
Okay.
And consider my response, the reaction you would get to those feelers.
Yeah.
I would never turn down a Giannis. But more likely, if the Grizzlies get the first pick and the second pick, which is highly unlikely, but I like to daydream. More likely, they will then just pick first and second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring me an A.J. DeBonsa. Bring me a Darren Peterson. Put him with a Zach Edey and a Cedric Coward. And, oh, man, I can't wait to see those ESPN future rankings.
I would think they'd look pretty good.
Bring me the top 2 picks, then bring me them ESPN future rankings. Remember when we used to be number 1 in them things?
Yeah.
Man, that was a good time. That was a good time.
I really, you're dreaming really big. If you give me top, okay, let's say we secure our 2 lottery picks, okay? Give me top 3 and nothing below 6. And I'm feeling really good.
Well, of course. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
We're picking 3rd and 6th?
Yeah.
Take it right now.
I take it right now.
Take it right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of scenarios that I would feel really good about.
I heard Jess and CJ talking this morning. They were daydreaming like us.
Yeah.
It's a good time to daydream.
Yeah, of course.
Today's a great day to daydream. And I think what CJ presented was like, Warriors lose tonight, they get their lottery odds. Or was it Oklahoma City? Either way, it was like, I think it was Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're getting the number 1 pick. We all know that.
And I think the way it was presented, like, if you could secure the 2nd pick and the 3rd pick, but it has to come with Oklahoma City getting the 1st, what would you do?
I would take it.
100%.
Yeah,
You don't worry about them. You don't worry about them. You're doing what's best for you, and best for you is 2nd and 3rd in the draft. Whatever they do with number 1, let them have it. But you would take 2nd and 3rd
all day.
all day. 3 and 6 all day. It's a good day to daydream.
It is. I'm excited.
I am excited too.
It'll be a fun night. Or maybe it won't be.
If I had a LaMelo bobblehead, I'd pet him too.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'll look and see if I can find one of those.
If I could find a LaMelo bobblehead, I'd pet him too.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I'm a LaMelo Ball fan.
Me too.
Tonight I get to root for Steph Curry for the first time in my life. It's always looked like fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's always looked like fun. And tonight I get to do it.
Con can nipple.
Man, I love rooting for a Con.
Let it fly.
Let it fly, Con.
Let it fly.
Man, I even on the way to school this morning, I'd get my boys fired up about it. I was like,
here's what's at stake.
Here's what's at stake.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what's going on tonight. LaMelo Ball, Con can nipple. That's where we're focusing.
Yeah.
From, say, 6:30 to 9. All right?
Yep.
And then if we have to, we will transition very quickly to Warriors fans.
Yeah.
If we have to. I know that I have raised you young men to not necessarily hate the Warriors. We try not to hate in our home. But certainly not to cheer for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing we've been chasing. Not so well, but still. That's the thing we're trying to grab. But tonight, we root for them.
Yep.
Tonight, we cheer for them. Tonight, we're Warriors. Tonight, this guy fixes our franchise. It's up to him if it has to be. Didn't know I'd be putting my faith in Steph Curry in the year 2026, but that's where we're at.
Works for me.
Works for me. Jessica Benson's up next.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Kevin Garnett returned to Minnesota. How awesome was this? Look at this.
That's love right there.
When he walks in, and they brought him out of the tunnel. They're like, welcome back. They played like a tribute video.
That's the reason why guys like TA and them are here, bro.
It's the best.
You want to see the OGs back showing love.
It's the best. That is the best. Nothing has felt more wrong than Kevin Garnett not being a part of that.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Welcome back, Gary Parrish Show, presented by Ortho South. On Fridays in the second segment, I'm joined by Jessica Benson, host of the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Weekdays, 8 a.m., Grind City Media. That's her right there. Hey, look.
Yes.
Tonight, we're Steph Curry fans.
Welcome.
You've been around this,
Yes.
for a while now. What's it like to? Well, first let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
When your husband is rooting for the Warriors and the Grizzlies aren't involved, do you find yourself rooting for the Warriors?
Yes.
You want them to do well. So you're
happy spouse, happy house.
Okay, so you've got plenty of experience in this.
I'll tell you, I was listening to you guys in the first segment. You enjoy rooting for Steph Curry. You've experienced that before, though. We all watch the Olympics. We all watch Steph go nuclear and go nuke.
Oh, that is true.
But I'll tell you who's fun to root
Embarrass
for.
the French.
I actually didn't watch that game. I think it was on a golf course.
Wasn't it the French?
By choice?
Wasn't it the French that he took care of? Yeah.
Yes, I would always rather be on a golf course than watch a basketball game.
An Olympic gold medal game?
I think I made my choice.
Wow.
Yeah. I think.
Wow. The rest of
would it have
us-
been on a Sunday morning-ish because of the time change and stuff? I think it was.
Yeah, it
I think
was.
I was on a golf course.
It was.
Yeah. But I do remember. I get your
I
point.
remember exactly where I was.
Where
I
were
was
you?
dog sitting. Of course I was.
I think I was probably like trying to pull a ball out of the water or something. Looking
it
for
was fun.
on the rough.
Everyone was like, "This must be what it's like to cheer for Steph Curry."
Okay.
And I'm
God,
like,
I'm sorry I missed that.
Yeah. Well, now you can get it tonight.
Man.
But I'll tell you who's fun to root for. I'll tell you. Draymond Green.
That's going to be a little tough because I actually
Open your hearts, open your minds.
I have no issues with Draymond as a man. Mm-hmm. I don't guess. But as a basketball player, I do not enjoy him. I don't enjoy him as a basketball player.
I have found myself. I literally think it's the power of influence and the power of the company that you keep. And I enjoy now. Do I enjoy everything? Do I enjoy Draymond kicking people in the nuts? No.
Right.
Do I enjoy Draymond taking swipes at the Grizzlies? No. But I can appreciate him in a way that I think I would not if my husband was not a massive Golden State Warriors fan.
I do like that he's been a little self-deprecating recently. At least that one comment about every once in a while, like a parent will come up to me and be like, you know this quote. Yes. The parent will come up to me like, my son plays just like you. And he's like, your son must be ass. Yeah. Okay. Like, I like that.
Like, I wouldn't want that on my son personally, but okay.
You might need to get your son a trainer if he plays like me. He needs to develop his skills if he plays like me. I like that. I liked him saying that because that seems, I like when people laugh at themselves.
Yes.
But as a basketball player, I don't have much use for him.
That's fine. I just want the Warriors to win this game. That's all. There's some cake in the break room. I like to think that it's playoff cake.
Playoff cake.
I'm calling it playoff cake. I know it's for someone who's leaving, but to me, it's playoff cake.
Here's a Draymond Green.
Excited.
I don't know why this popped in my head. Weird Draymond Green story.
Okay.
He's at Michigan State. I think it's the aircraft carrier game where it's Michigan State, North Carolina,
on an
off
aircraft
the coast of San Diego on an aircraft, and I'm happy to be there. President Obama's there. They were like sitting, I think, across from me, maybe. But anyway, it was a big thing. North Carolina wins the game, and I think after the game, I'm in the Michigan State locker room on an aircraft carrier, and I'm talking to Draymond Green, and we're talking like this, and then as I say goodbye, I'm like, all right, I say, whatever, and I go, take care of yourself. I said, all right, take care of yourself. And he goes, what? What'd you say? And I said, huh? And he goes, what'd you say? And like, not aggressive, but like, hey, what did you just say?
Yeah.
And I said, take care of yourself. And he goes, oh, okay. And I was like, what did you think I said? He goes, I thought you said don't kill yourself.
I mean, also that always.
Yeah. He was like, I thought we just lost a game. And you were like, man. He was like, I thought you were asking me to make sure not to take my own life after a basketball game.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
So that's probably the last meaningful interaction I had with Draymond Green. But tonight I will root for him like crazy.
I really love, one, I've learned that I love characters. I love people who are willing to do things that not everybody loves from a driving the plot standpoint. So I love Dylan Brooks. I love that we have all of these players in a game together. It's fantastic. And just back to the Steph part, like it is fun as hell. Yeah. When Steph is catching a heater, and if you are watching it with someone who cares, I mean, like I can picture Chris levitating off a cat. He'll do this thing where he's like, I can just like see it in my head because I've watched it so many times because that happens often. And it really is the greatest show in sports. And so when you can have an added like oomph because it matters to you, it matters to your team. Oh boy. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. I look forward to it greatly. I want both the Suns and the Magic to lose so deeply. I love math. I don't know if you know this. I'm a woman in STEM. Big math girl. I just want all the odds.
I want
all the odds
of
having
give me every odd you can give me.
High lottery picks. I mean, you're going to have 2 lottery picks. If both of them lose, if one of them loses, you have 2 lottery picks. But if both of them lose, you have double the chance at a really good lottery, like a great lottery pick. Not all lottery picks are created equal.
I know.
That's what math tells me.
That's true.
Thank you.
Could end up with the top 2 picks.
You could get Caleb Love.
Bennett said he would
Thanks for being in the chat this morning. Where did that come from? I know that happens to all of us.
The one I mess up
but
a lot is the other one. Caleb Wilson, Caleb Williams.
I do that as well.
I get those.
I used to do Zaire Williams and Zaire Williamson.
Yes.
That was a big one in my life for a long time. That was like a boogeyman in my brain that I had to get over. Caleb Love came out of nowhere.
That's just throw out another Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many Calebs running around these days.
I think that's the problem. Do you know any other Calebs?
Calebs.
I don't think I know a Caleb in my personal life.
I went through a personal. There was a point in my personal life we had too many Lauras running around.
Too many Lauras.
Yeah, there were too many Lauras. We had to start nicknaming them because it was.
I don't think that's fair. As a Jessica, most popular name of the early '90s, like we can't just say there's too many of so and so's. Like there were a lot of us.
There were too many Lauras.
And are a lot of us.
There were too many Lauras running around, and so we had to.
We had to take them out. Like, what do we do with them?
We just had to.
We must eliminate the Laura.
No, we didn't want to eliminate them, but we had to give them different names.
Okay.
So one Laura.
Low. We actually did this on the hills.
Yes.
Because we had Lauren Bosworth and Lauren Conrad, and we called one Low.
Okay. We didn't go that way.
Okay.
So one Laura became so stupid. This is when Quintel Woods was in junior college.
Okay.
Before he was going to come to Memphis.
Uh-huh.
He played here, a local basketball star, went JUCO, was going to come to Memphis, play for John Calipari, entered the draft, was a first-round draft pick, Portland Trailblazers.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. And so we nicknamed one of the Lauras. We just started calling her Laura Quintel.
Okay.
Because I think the way I put it was, she's got real potential, like Quintel Woods. So she's going to be Laura Quintel. And still to this day, if I saw her,
that's actually a good nickname.
That's what I would think of. So it'd be like, this is Laura so-and-so, there's Lauren so-and-so, and then Laura Quintel. There was a Laura Quintel. We just made that up. Too many of them.
We do such weird things when we're, like, I don't even want to tell you.
Go ahead.
We had 2 Quincy's. And so,
How? How did you end up with 2 Quincy's?
Which felt so bizarre.
I don't even know one
and
Quincy.
And for whatever reason, we decided to call one of them Q Money. So it was Quincy and Q Money, and we would always go. It gets worse. We'd say, "Hey, must be Q Money."
Oh no!
Why did that happen?
I don't know.
Why was that? Why was that a thing?
You're gonna have to explain that for yourself.
I don't have answers.
I can't talk.
But anyway, 2 Quincy's and one.
That's a lot of Quincy's.
It's a lot of Q's.
Yeah.
We had a Quinton too.
That's too much.
I know. It felt special.
I know some Quins.
I don't know a Quinn. Actually, oh my God, my friend's baby is a Quinn.
See? Everybody's got a Quinn in their life somewhere.
Everyone's got one Quinn.
All right, let's get back to to the task at hand.
To Steph Curry.
Yes. Bennett says he'll settle for the 3rd pick and the 6th pick. You struggle with that microphone.
Well, it's not a very, I don't want to come for the mic, but it's a little wonky.
Needs a row.com subscription. You can Google it in your own time.
Row?
I think that's what it's called. Isn't that what the commercials are?
Wait, no, that's a GLP-1. It needs to get skinny. Are you calling this mic fat?
I mean, it's got. I'm not going to comment on that mic.
Weight loss, better sex, fuller hair, improved skin. Row.com.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm on row.com though, and it took me to something else.
Okay.
What am I doing over here?
Anyway. Bennett says he wants the 3rd and the 6th.
Yeah, he said he would settle for the 3rd and 6th.
Why are we settling? Why aren't we shooting for the stars?
You're going to have to ask.
Or I'm sorry, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land amongst the stars. I had a bookmark that said that once.
Turn your head that way and ask Bennett why he's not shooting for the stars.
I was just like, if you let me choose right now, if I can have that, or if I can wait and see the alternative, I'll take 3 and 6.
I think we'd all agree with that.
Yeah.
Sure. But I believe in the power of manifestation and affirmations, positive affirmations at that. So why aren't we sitting here saying, when the Grizzlies pick 1 and 2 in this year's draft?
All right, let's start doing that then. When the Grizzlies pick 1st and 2nd in the
I did my ticket read today, and I said, get your season tickets for when the Memphis Grizzlies have the 1st and 2nd pick from this year's draft.
There's only one franchise that is going to be able to sell season tickets to see in home games the top 2 picks in the draft next season.
Sure.
That's your Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Season tickets are available, grizzlies.com. Mm-hmm. Disclaimer.
Hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet. None of what I said is actually true. except for the part season tickets are available at Grizzlies.com.
Correct.
But in theory, if this night goes perfectly, and then if May 10th goes perfectly, the Grizzlies would be picking first and second in the 2026 NBA draft. We could have an A.J. DeBonsa. We could have a Darren Peterson. We could discuss it and debate it and mix that up however you like.
Caleb Wilson, Cameron Boozer, Darius Acuff, where are we going?
We could do it. We could even sign.
Wagler, Flemings.
We could even
The potential is ours. We could package it up and send it somewhere else. I don't know.
Make a trade for Caleb Love.
Oh my God.
Put him on the hustle. Whatever we need to do. We got
Caleb Love's like, wait, how? Why am I being talked about today?
Because we're getting excited about lottery picks and we confused you with one of them.
Sorry.
Now
You
we're
have the same first name.
So now we might put you on the hustle. All right? You might get to be on the hustle. Congratulations.
It's a pretty good success rate.
Caleb Wilson, we want on the Grizzlies. Caleb Love, we'll take on the hustle.
All right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Give us two Calebs, one on each team. I think that's fine. So then, I mean, you really, we're playing here, but you drafted Darren Peterson, you drafted A.J. DeBonsa, you pair him with a healthy Cedric Coward and a healthy Zach Edey, and now it's like we got something to get excited about.
This is all going according to plan.
It's up to you, buddy.
It's up to you,
little buddy.
Steph Curry.
It's up to you, little buddy.
You're a little weird with that. Like, my husband loves Steph Curry, and sometimes he's a little weird with his love for Steph Curry, but like the petting of the Steph Curry bobblehead head might be a bit much.
You don't like? If you were a bobblehead, wouldn't you like to be held and have your head rubbed?
Do you have a bobblehead of yourself?
I used to.
I have a bobblehead of me. My dad got me one.
Somebody got me one.
It's me holding a Bally's mic.
Well, this sounds bad.
Yeah.
Somebody went out of their way to get that for me, and I don't.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And I don't remember who. Was it you, Bennett? Who got that?
I did not.
Oh, I think it might have been Brad Carson.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Look at you. You're just double whammying right now.
Oh, no. This is why I got to look at Facebook every once in a while.
Yeah. I happened to be on Facebook yesterday. That's why I saw that.
It's the only way. I feel bad because that's how everybody knows when everybody's birthday is.
Well, I'm now at the point where I'm not active enough on Facebook, so I've started putting the important ones in my iCal. Like, I have my closest friends in my calendar so that because most days I'm going to my calendar.
Okay.
Some days I don't, but for the most part, it hasn't steered me wrong.
I have a file. I have a birthday file.
Of course you do. Is that next to your baseball stadium file and your concert file?
Same.
Okay, same base point.
Same. You can find it
same folder.
You can find it all in the same folder.
Yeah.
And I keep wife, kids, exchange students, and that's it. I don't feel like I need to know Bennett's birthday.
Oh, you should know Bennett's birthday.
Should I know your birthday, Bennett?
Yes.
Probably.
Damn.
In fairness, I don't know your birthday.
Okay.
I don't know either of your birthdays off the top of my head, but what I do is when we get the Memphis Grizzlies employee birthday list at the beginning of every month, I skim through and I look at whose birthday is this month, and then I make a note in my calendar, and then I try to remember to wish you happy birthday.
On the off chance that I can get into my Grizzlies email.
Well, that is an off chance.
on the off chance I can get into my Grizzlies email.
That's crazy.
And I actually see that.
That's absolutely insane.
And I see that happy birthday list. I just hit delete. This is where I have a blind spot. Birthdays don't matter to me.
Right.
So I have a hard time.
That's fine.
Making them.
Making other people's birthdays matter to you. If your own birthday doesn't matter, why would other people's birthday matter to you?
Right. Except I've also been alive long enough to know people really do care about their birthdays. Some people.
Yeah.
Oh, some people they have birthday.
Yes, I know
months.
some people do, but from a coworker standpoint, I don't think anyone's getting all up in arms if a coworker doesn't wish you a happy birthday.
No, but I mean my best friends. I don't know when their birthdays are, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't care is not because your birthday's not important. I'm like, I don't understand why anybody's birthday's important.
I see.
It's that mindset. It's like everybody has a birthday. There's
once.
Nothing special about a birthday.
Okay.
Literally everybody has one.
Yeah.
Like if you had something
that represents that person's collective 365 around the sun.
I got it. I know I'm the weirdo here. I'm just saying I don't take the time to care about birthdays because I don't care about my own.
That's okay. And I think that's fine. If you don't care about your birthday, then just have it be a blanket thing.
But then I will this is where it gets tricky. But then you will learn over time that I don't care about my birthday. So then you'll stop caring about my birthday, and then I'll circle back and be like,
why'd you never wish me happy birthday? Yeah, you're the worst. You're the worst.
And then round and round and round we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Anyway, maybe I should get on Facebook more.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Now's probably not a good time.
It's the worst. Facebook is
Hey,
insane. I decided the reason I was on Facebook, I don't know if you're still at this point in your career. You probably don't have to worry about this, but I'm always trying to think of like, how do I keep building my brand, right? Or my show or whatever, my social profile.
Sure.
And I abandoned my professional Facebook page so long ago. It's there. It's like connected to my Instagram.
I still
but
link
I
it
haven't
sometimes,
given
I
it
think.
any tender love and care.
Right.
You link it on
I think I still
your
link it
show.
sometimes.
Yes, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. But I don't participate in it. And then that video of me disagreeing with LeBron James like took off, and it was shared a lot on Facebook. And I was getting into the weeds, like the nerdy weeds of social growth across different businesses and platform versus platform. And Facebook is actually one of, again, like it's now back in the lead of the page that a lot of these bigger brands and bigger companies are putting tender loving care into, because that reach is just massive. And like the age range for getting the older people who are still on Facebook as opposed to young people who are on TikTok, Instagram, not necessarily spending money. Right. So anyway, I decided for one hot second that I was going to, care about my professional Facebook page again. It lasted approximately 3 days.
Yeah.
I can't spend that much time on Facebook. It hurts.
Well, I got to a point, and I realize this is all old man stuff, and you should probably reconsider. But it's like, all right, I have to be on Twitter, I think, because of my career.
I tell my therapist that.
That's what
I genuinely said. My therapist was like, now that the season's over, do you think that you could, delete these social media apps? And I said, no, I need them for work.
Right. Except you don't.
I don't need them.
You don't. You would if it didn't exist.
You find a new way to live.
Figure it out.
But like, I need them for work.
I mean, I feel like I do, even though I know that if it just disappeared, I'd survive and probably be happier.
Probably thrive.
And probably get more done. And I know it would be a net positive for me, but I ain't there.
No, me neither.
And so then I have the Facebook page that I just post things on and nothing else. And then it was like, all right, what about? And I'm like, it's. I know this sounds crazy, but like, I want to do my job, and then I don't want to spend another hour. Like, and here's the TikTok post, and here's the this thing post, and here's the. At some point, I just want to be like, okay, I did my job today.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on social media on 5 different platforms the rest of the day.
So I totally get that, because I've committed to doing it on a few, like TikTok specifically. I really leaned into growing my TikTok to the point where like I can now monetize off of it. Right. And I haven't posted anything on TikTok for the last week because I just haven't felt like there's been anything to post. Right. And that'll affect how much money I make next month. And it's not a lot, but it does make a difference. And but I'm tired. Yeah. I don't have any other thoughts. I was like, cool, can I get on there and like share some incendiary take on AZ Flood and the Dallas Wings press conference, and it'll get clicks and views, and I'll have to cycle through the mental load of people hating you in the comments. And I was like, no.
Or no, you can just not.
I don't want to.
Right. You can just not.
I'm gonna go to see a movie.
Right.
Great.
Like that's where I'm at. Like I know that I could perhaps benefit from a brand perspective if I just, in my phone at my face and talked on TikTok for 45 seconds at a time every 2 days.
Yes.
But I feel like I say enough.
Sometimes I'm just out of words.
Well, it's just like I talk. That's all I do is talk all day.
I know.
And so like when these cameras are off,
I don't want to talk anymore.
I really just want to shut down. I just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
And it's a weird contrast for I think people in
your orbit.
Yes.
Me too.
Because
sometimes Chris will come home from work and like, I'm still not ready to talk again. And I want to talk to him, but he's, wants to catch up on the day or has things that we need to talk about to get done. And I'll just be like, I can't talk right now.
Yeah, like the way
I can listen, but I can't really communicate.
Like if you watch the opening segment today, and I'm all up here doing this stuff and whatever, and talking
and petting Steph
and laughing
head,
and joking around and stuff, but then the second that stuff's off, I'm just sitting in a chair watching baseball practice, not saying a word, right? And like I've been told the contrast is striking. Like
I like to talk when I'm out and about. For the most part, I find pockets of time where I really need solitary confinement. Yeah. Which I enjoy. I'll watch my show. I'll read a book. I'll take a nap. I went for a lovely walk yesterday. It was 85 degrees.
It's nice outside.
It was a little too hot. I was like, we've almost like leapt out of the it feels comfortable to be outside time in Memphis.
I did have that because I think yesterday was the first time since the season, like since probably December or something, that I've played golf in the afternoon. And I did notice, like, I was like, it's hot. It's like really hot out here. It's like, this isn't.
I brought a water bottle and I was done with it by the time I got to the bridge.
We went from like, oh, it's nice out to like, oh, it's hot very, very quickly.
So speaking of bizarro weather, I was reminded my hometown of Denver, Colorado, where I'm headed this evening. Weirdest weather place in the world.
Right.
It is supposed to snow this afternoon. So when we land, Chris and I land at like midnight tonight.
Right.
The temperature expected is 22 degrees. Tomorrow, for our first day in Denver.
Your husband's going to be flying during this Warriors game.
I know. And it's Amazon Prime.
Ooh.
I know.
That's tough.
We're really not happy about it.
How are you going to do it?
I'm hoping we can. Sometimes the Delta Wi-Fi, sometimes you can stream. It's been so hit or miss. Sometimes you can stream a game.
Where are you connecting?
Minneapolis.
So you go Memphis to Minneapolis? That flight, the flight, the Memphis.
The Memphis Minneapolis will have nothing, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But the one that has nothing is Memphis to LaGuardia.
Yeah, it's a. That's
I mean, they have no.
one.
They have. You have to buy the Wi-Fi,
I know,
and there's no screens.
Yes.
It's just the only thing first class is Memphis to LaGuardia is you have a bigger seat in the front of the plane. There is nothing else to it.
I'll let you know what Memphis to Minneapolis is. I'll let you know what plane we're on.
I'm going to predict that you have free Wi-Fi available and streaming is possible but not perfect.
Okay.
That's my
I'll take
prediction.
it. I will take it.
All right. Will you tell your husband?
We land in Denver.
Okay.
22 degrees.
Okay.
Tomorrow, high of 60. We're going to the Nuggets Timberwolves game. I'm
That'll be
really
fun.
excited. Yeah.
Nice.
It'll be my first NBA playoff game, not Grizzlies, since I was a junior in high school for Nuggets Lakers.
How about that?
And it was not LeBron. It was Kobe coming off of everything that happened in Eagle, Colorado.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was that a hostile environment? Anyway, 60 degrees tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So nice. Sun will be out.
Yep.
Snow on the ground, but sun will be out.
Sure.
Sunday, 75 degrees.
Okay.
How do you pack?
And
we're only there for, Chris is only there till Sunday. I'm there until Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what to pack. Layers.
Layers.
Layers
I
is
think
what
layers.
I'm told. It's what I remember.
I don't think you need packing advice from me.
No, I don't.
But layers.
Yeah.
Layers. Are you an overpacker or an underpacker?
I'm an overpacker. But things like this trip are when it's so defined, like game Saturday. We're supposed to golf Sunday, but we're not able to, so we're going to go on like a little hike. So game, hike, my dad's getting honored at some event Monday night I need to dress for, and then travel clothes.
There you go.
So that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Chris is like, I don't know what to bring. I'm like, you're there for a day and a half.
I overpack.
You need two things.
I always intentionally take too much because I like to have options.
My mom overpacked my whole life, and which was insane because she was a flight attendant, and usually flight attendants are the best packers that you know. So she was quite the oxymoron. And she was family vacations. It's three of us.
Right.
I'm an only child.
Right.
We would have like 6 bags.
Yeah. I'm like that.
Just insane.
Like
amounts of luggage.
I'll go for 3 days and I'll have like the gigantic bag, and it's got like, if I needed 3 t-shirts, I have 6.
That's so crazy.
If I needed 2 pair of jeans, I have 3. I have extra everything because there's something about, I just like the idea that today this is what I have to wear because it's the only thing I pack.
Oh, see, I love when it takes that's one of my favorite things about traveling. If you pack perfectly and you wear every single thing you brought because you planned it like to a T, that's like winning the lottery.
It stresses me out. I love that. I need to be able to pick what I want to wear.
Options.
And then sometimes I need to change right in the middle of the day.
Shoes are what get me. Like even for this trip, I need a pair of chill sneakers, I need a pair of workout sneakers, and I need a pair of heels.
That's a lot.
And you guys don't understand. Heels and suitcases just take up an odd amount of space.
I don't understand why, it's crazy what society puts you guys through.
Yeah.
Like the idea that you have to wear uncomfortable shoes and put stuff all over your face.
Preach.
Like seems like what
I started my day, I came in a tizzy this morning how much makeup costs.
Could we have survived as a society if we just all agreed, hey, women, you don't ever have to put on makeup again. We like you the way you are.
Man, I think we could.
So why, it seems crazy that people have to get up and do that every day.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
What's happening outside?
I don't know.
There was an event behind this building.
What kind of
I
event?
don't know.
Oh, right.
There were police cars like stationed around. No, don't.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You went.
Well, I mean,
There's something happening on the, the like field area behind FedEx Forum. It looks like a little festival.
well, hey, let's go check it out then. You tell your husband.
Food Truck Friday. Where are you, Food Truck Friday? The
Hey,
season's over.
Where's
What are
Food Truck
we doing?
Friday? Did we forget about Food Truck Friday?
Don't forget about Food Truck Friday.
All right. I know things ain't been going so well, but we can still have a Food Truck Friday every once in a while.
Should I tell my husband we are all Warriors fans
We're all
tonight? This will be
Warriors
his
tonight.
dream.
All right, Steph. I didn't
This
think
is what he's been waiting for.
I didn't think we were going to need Steph to fix our franchise, but this is where we're at.
What a fun plot twist.
It's a fun plot twist. You go from thinking Steph Curry is the thing that prevents your franchise from doing anything notable
Yep.
to look up and
could help.
It's a random Friday night in April, and you're just like, go Steph.
This is the honest to God truth about like Chris, and I can't speak for all Warriors fans. I can only speak for the Warriors fan in my life. I mean, going into that game the other night, he wanted them to lose.
Right.
He was like, I hate this team. I have no enjoyment of this team.
But
it's been a miserable year.
Does it flip? Now he wants them to win.
No, not really.
Oh, wow.
He will always take, he's like, I will never take for granted a chance to watch Steph do what he did the other night. The Draymond conversation coming out of, locking Kawhi up. Even the idea of what Al Horford could have been if they had built a capable team and Porzingis and all that stuff. But like mostly Steph. He's like, anytime I have the chance to watch Steph do the Steph thing, I will take it. I am blessed. I am lucky. I'm not going to like look a gift horse in the mouth. He's like, I want nothing to do with this team for an extended period of time.
I would have assumed that he and most Warriors fans felt that way going into the Clippers game.
Yeah.
But once that goes the way it goes, it's like, you know what?
The only problem
Let's
with
do
it is, dead serious, the only thing that pushes them, or at least him, into I really want to win this game is they cannot imagine losing to Dillon Brooks. He hates Dillon Brooks. Hates.
I understand.
We fight about Dillon Brooks all the time.
Wow.
One of our fun, random couple fights that I'm sure most couples aren't getting into it about Dillon Brooks.
I don't think I've ever argued with my
We've
wife
had
about Dillon Brooks.
many arguments about Dillon Brooks, and I think the pain of losing to Dillon Brooks would be too much, and he will inevitably root for the team tonight and then be a little curmudgeon as they go into a thrashing by the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay, I can't speak for Warriors fans, but what I can tell you, I think, is that it would have flipped for me. I would have been right with your husband 2 nights ago. I would have said, listen, you're not winning. What is going on?
I don't know.
It's a band.
There's band.
That sounds like a marching
parade.
That sounds like a marching band.
Is it a playoff parade?
Is it a playoff parade?
My God, it's a playoff parade.
It's a lottery odds
They
parade.
understand the importance of tonight's festivities.
It's a lottery odds parade, Bennett. Well, Bennett, I identified that without even seeing it. Bennett, it sounded like a band.
It looks like Craigmont High School.
Shouts to Craigmont High School.
Are there going to be multiple bands?
Oh, look, there they are. They're on the screen.
Wow.
Look at that. What is going on? Why are we having a parade? Did we win something?
The opportunity, Gary. We won the opportunity.
I like a good parade.
All the lottery odds in our favor.
I would be interested in knowing what that's for.
I
would like to know why we're parading.
I would tell you I'd go investigate, but I fear it might be over by the time I get down there.
Well, I like a good parade. Shouts to Craigmont.
Why can't you just look up why is there a parade downtown? We can do everything else these days. Why can't I just go, why is there a parade right now downtown Memphis?
That might get you hit. So here's where I think I would have been if I were a Warriors fan. I'd have been right with your husband 2 days ago. I would have said, did it pop up?
It told me, yeah.
What is it?
It is the start of the 39th Annual Africa and April Cultural Festival.
All right, let's do it.
And it is the festival's parade that begins at 10 a.m. at Robert Church Park. So 10:53, it must be making its way here.
Okay.
And it celebrates the weekend celebration of culture, food, and music downtown.
Dig it.
Incredible.
Glad we got to experience that together.
Wow.
Okay. So I would have been like, you're heading into the play-in. You've got to win 2 games on the road as an underdog. That's what it's going to take for you to get to the playoffs. And then you're probably going to get, beat up by Oklahoma City. I'd rather just have the lottery odds. And,
Yes.
I could pick 11th.
He didn't even want Steph to come back.
Or we could pop into the top 4. That's just the smarter thing for the franchise.
Yes.
I would have been there. Once you win that one, and it's like, all right, now it's here, and that was fun, and now you can beat Phoenix, and sure, the Oklahoma City thing goes the way it goes, probably, but it's still Steph against the MVP, I could, at this point, if I were a Warriors fan, I would be like, you can keep your lottery eyes. I want to see this thing through.
I know you cannot think this way, and I actually genuinely enjoyed the concept that we're treating like it's an anomaly, which is a problem with the league in general. But like Steph going back to the locker room, getting his knee taped up, coming back out, playing through pain, playing through injury. So yes, it's the playoffs, or it's the postseason. Like that's what you're supposed to do. You just don't want him to get hurt. You just don't want something that then lingers, and then suddenly you're looking at next season and you're starting off on the foot of. I mean, he's
you can't live like that.
As I was told 800 times yesterday, he's 38.
Yeah, he is 38.
Not 37.
Yeah, 38.
He's 38.
He had a birthday like everybody else in the entire world. Not that special.
About a month ago.
Everybody has one.
I'll now never forget Pi Day, 3/14.
38-year-old Steph Curry. My little fella.
Please don't do that. That's so weird.
Buddy, you think
That's
it's
so
weird to
weird,
rub
yeah.
a bobblehead? What else are you supposed to do with a bobblehead? What would you do with a bobblehead?
You flick it.
No, stop.
Look how stressed fit it is about
Dude,
this.
yeah, you're going to buy me a new one of those.
Why are you
Oh, this
so
is yours?
Yes.
Oh my God, stop
He
manhandling
keeps
Bennett's
swinging it
bobblehead.
around.
Have you never seen a head fall off a bobblehead? It's a very jarring
You're not supposed to
experience.
touch the bobblehead.
You want to know which
The
one of my
actual-
bobbleheads lost its head? My Tubby Smith bobblehead.
Oh, no.
He also lost a hand.
I think I
think I've told you that
You
story.
can't have bobbleheads if you don't have them broken.
Of course not.
Like, you know how many bobbleheads my kids just rip their heads off?
Well, please don't do it to Bennett.
Yeah,
Sweet,
stop.
Sweet.
You
Steph
can't even
Curry
get that one
bobblehead.
anymore.
I'm petting Steph Curry.
Okay, well, pet his back. Don't
Okay,
pet
well
the
then
head.
we're getting
Yeah.
into sexual harassment territory. Now I'm even more uncomfortable.
All right, maybe y'all need to take. I didn't think it was weird to pet Steph Curry's head. Maybe y'all need to take this from me. I was just over here having a good time, trying to get excited about the night, petting Steph. I thought I was just having a good time. I didn't know it was weird to pet a bobblehead. I didn't know what else are you supposed to do with a bobblehead.
Just sits there. You don't have to do anything. It's not a toy.
I feel like you should pet it a little bit.
It's just something to it's a decorative object.
I like the
You've
pet.
already bent the head on
I
it.
have not
Okay,
bent
yes,
the
you
head.
have. I can tell by how it looks.
You can't tell.
You cannot
any-
bend a
Yeah,
head.
no,
Bend
it was
it.
leaning more to the right.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
All right.
No way.
All right, go walk some dogs and
I've had the day off, actually. Thank you.
look. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, go make some TikToks. You've been slacking.
Oh, God.
Go make a TikTok.
That's how it feels. So it's like, all right, let me get my ring light out.
I'm not even joking. I have the most stressful thing in my life right now is a phone full of Final Four pictures that I've never posted. And I don't want to.
I bet you never will.
No, I have to at some
Why
point.
do you have to?
Because that's how I document my life. How else will strangers know how
I saw
awesome
it.
my life looks from a
Okay.
distance?
No, I need to do.
I don't disagree
How
with
else,
that
will, how
concept.
else will I make strangers go, oh man, I bet his life is awesome?
I have so many good pictures on my phone that just no one will ever see.
That's
It's
fine.
depressing.
That's
Yeah.
called photo albums. It's
just-
okay.
I want the world to know how
Somebody
cool they
I
are.
know posted, and I am fairly confident that they don't consume my content. So hopefully they never see this because I don't want them to feel bad about it. But I thought it was so weird. They posted on their Instagram story, "Hey everyone, don't worry. I promise we'll post our pictures from our trip to Japan soon. I'm just behind." Thanks for the update.
Man, if you ever get
Oh,
to
shoot. I was really waiting for those pictures from... I didn't know you went to Japan. I guess if you'd posted the pictures, I would have known that you went to Japan. I was just stunned at the... And it wasn't like... It didn't feel like a joke.
How important
Am I
do you
missing an irony?
How important have you tricked yourself into thinking you are that you think a world is out there waiting for your Japan pictures?
I mean, maybe like they're talking to family. I tried to give all the benefits
Let
of
me
the
be
doubt.
very clear. I am under no illusion that anybody's waiting for my Final Four
No,
pictures.
you just have it there. So then like when you look back, it's...
I genuinely like to look back and go,
I do
that's
too.
when we did that, and
I've
that's when we
turned
did
my
that, and that's when we
Instagram
did.
into that to a degree.
That's all it is
Yeah.
for me. My Facebook and Instagram is really just
to keep track of where you were on
yeah,
certain like
just-
important events.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And so I document vacations and Final
Mm-hmm.
Fours, and I have all these pictures, and I'm like, I think about it all day, every day, and then I start to do it, and it seems overwhelming. So then I just stop. And this is I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, just about.
Okay. Well,
Will
I
you
believe
post them for me if I send them to you? Can you handle
No.
it?
No, I charge for that.
All right.
I'll do it for $100.
I would 100%. If I could pay $100 just to have that done,
You do it.
yes, yes. And then I just sit here and pet Steph Wait for the likes to come in.
I'm trying to protect your bobblehead. Just know that I tried.
It's fine.
All right.
Just know that I tried.
Bennett, can I take him home tonight?
No,
No.
you cannot.
Can I take him home? I would like to just
No.
sit with him tonight.
Oh.
I might steal him, Bennett. I don't think you can stop me.
Yeah, I think I can.
Man, first you say you don't know this man's birthday, then you try to steal his beloved stuffed bobblehead.
It's a tough day.
It is a tough day.
It's a tough day. All right.
But hopefully it's going to be a good day.
Man, I hope so.
I sure hope so.
We got 2 shots at it tonight.
Thanks.
Go road teams.
Go plain Wi-Fi.
Go plain Wi-Fi.
Go plain
Go
Wi-Fi.
right.
Good.
Hey, I'll see you later. Good luck
Okay.
tonight.
Thank you.
And congratulations to your father.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah.
I forget what it is. No, I do. I know what it is. It's the National Football Foundation's Hall of Fame.
Hey, if anybody's ever deserved it,
Carl Benson.
you G.D. Wright. All right.
I was like, what?
All right. Let's just get. Is there a way just to go? Let's just go. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'll see you next week. I hope you have a great time hiking and whatever else you do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
We come back. Penny Hardaway got another player out of the transfer portal. His name's Jerry. It's true. His name's Jerry.
Okay.
Hey, you're out of this segment.
Can't wait to learn about.
Hey, you're out of this.
I didn't say anything.
Hey, you're out of this segment, okay? We'll be back in a second.
Azzy's making money thanks to the new CBA.
Incredible stuff.
Her
Good stuff.
rookie contract. She is projected to make $500,000 this year, and just in comparison, Paige made 78 last year, and Caitlin Clark made 76.
Anytime we get workers getting paid what they're worth, I'm all for it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
25 years of history. Going back to where it all started. B2K is back. The Millennium Tour presents the Boys for Life Tour. Bow
Still,
Wow.
I ain't impressed cause ain't none of them at all.
Boys for Life. Also starring Pretty Ricky, B5, Young Jock, Crime Mob, A. Marie, and Franchise Boys. April 26th, FedEx Forum. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Kevin Garnett returned to Minnesota. How awesome was this? Look at this.
That's love right there.
When he walks in, and they brought him out of the tunnel. They're like, welcome back. They played like a tribute video.
That's the reason why guys like TA and them are here, bro.
That's the best.
You want to see the OGs back showing love.
It's the best. That is the best. Nothing has felt more wrong than Kevin Garnett not being a part of that.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time, an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more, orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org. Now I got 5 more things you need to know.
Number 1.
Penny Hardaway back in the transfer portal. Secured a commitment from a young man named Jerry Ding, who last season was at NC State, before that, Florida State, before that, at Hampton. So the University of Memphis will be his fourth school in 4 years. He's been a rotation player in the ACC. Bennett, is that enough to move the needle for you?
Sure. I mean, I'm totally cool with these guys that were playing in Power 5 situations. I hate saying the word step down, but like I think that it makes a lot of sense right now for Memphis to be in with these guys like they are so far, and hopefully it all works out.
Now, you were telling me before the show, I was not privy to this. I guess I hadn't been in the social media weeds as much as some others, but like Tiger fans are a little upset with or bothered, or you put it in your own words.
Yeah, well, I saw that because there was a guy that was coming to the San Jose State player.
20-point per game scorer who was going to visit Memphis, and that has now either been canceled or postponed. Yeah. I think the father talked to Jason Munz.
Actually said canceled today.
I know Munz talked to the father, and I believe the father said Memphis is still, recruiting, and Memphis can still get involved, and if they want to circle back. But it sounded like maybe those conversations weren't going the way both sides wanted them to go, and that might head another direction. And you were telling me Tiger fans were.
I think people just, from what I'm seeing, some people are upset saying that we are not spending the money that we need to spend to be able to get these guys in here, which I mean, I'm not as in the weeds as a lot of people on this stuff, but there's still it feels like things can still play out here.
Sure, of course.
He ain't the only good player in the transfer portal.
No. To me, the biggest thing facing Memphis right now as it pertains to getting high-level players out of the transfer portal, the reason you see Indiana getting what it's getting. Like Indiana just built a top 20 team in 2 days. Because they have tons of money, sure, but also the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that Memphis's conference affiliation has ever been more harmful to the men's basketball program than it is right now in the history.
Completely agree.
In the history of the program. So, and there's a lot of ways to illustrate this, but I think a good one is to point out that over a calendar year, the football program lost its, among the players you would want to keep, like at the top of that list, the football program lost that player. The basketball program lost P.J. Haggerty after a conference championship. The women's soccer program lost its best player. It's hard to hold people in this league. People don't want to play. This is a bad league. As bad as any league Memphis has ever been in. And so I don't want to say the money doesn't matter, because it clearly does. But I don't care who the Memphis coach is or how much money he has to spend. It's going to be hard to recruit heads up with the Kentuckys and the Dukes and the Louisvilles and the Indianas in the year 2026 at the University of Memphis, period. And I know that might sound like, well, of course, but like it was just a few years ago where Memphis was recruiting with the Dukes and the Kentuckys,
right,
and the Indianas and the Kansases. At a time where Mike Krzyzewski was the coach at Duke and John Calipari was the coach at Kentucky, Penny Hardaway at the University of Memphis had two top-ranked recruiting classes. That wasn't that long ago. You ready for this? Impossible now. Literally couldn't do it. Even if you gave him $25 million, I don't think he could get the number one recruiting class at Memphis, because you're going to have a hard time convincing players to play in this league if they have real opportunities to play in other leagues. So better leagues. So what's been a common thread among the transfer portal gets for Memphis? Role players from bigger programs in bigger conferences and better conferences. That's sort of what they're hitting on right now.
And taking a step down for a bigger role and in theory, better production.
That's the type of player you can get at Memphis right now, unfortunately. You got to take you. Once upon a time, Memphis, that was the type of place where you could go get the best high school player in the country, and you could you could be an attractive option for anybody. The sport has changed dramatically. Memphis has changed dramatically, and you just can't do that now. So you can't go get great players from Power 4 programs. You have to get other guys from Power 4 programs. And the hope is that collectively, they maybe couldn't build you a great Big East team or Big 12 team or ACC team, but they can build you the best team in the American. Because that really is like, I know the bars are moving a little bit.
That's where we're at now.
But that's where we're at now.
Yes.
You're just trying to win your shitty league. That's where you're at. That's what
Harsh.
That's what Memphis basketball is right now. It's no longer we are trying to out-recruit Kentucky and Duke and build a Final Four contender. Like, I hope we get back there someday, but that's not where you're at right now. You're just trying to build a team one way or another so that you can win your shitty league, period. That's the goal. And so maybe these signings and commitments aren't needle movers in any sort of traditional way, because this is a place that used to recruit Derrick Rose and Jalen Duren, all right? Jerry Ding's not going to get you excited if you're used to getting excited about Derrick Rose and Jalen Duren. But these are all guys who, for the most part, have been rotation players in better leagues, and you would think that, they should be able to if not flourish, collectively put together a team that looks like, on paper, it's going to be the best in the American. That is my only standard for Memphis basketball right now. When everything settles and we go, okay, this is the team. Did you build the best team in the American on paper? If you did, I will say, hand to heart, I will say that's a job well done.
Yep.
If you didn't, it will not be a job well done. But that's the pass-fail grade for me. Build a team that when you hand the rosters to John Rothstein or Jeff Borzello or anybody else who covers college basketball, when you hand them the roster, will they look at it and go, in my eyes, Memphis should be the pick to win the American? If that's a yes, good job. If it's a no, something didn't go right.
Yeah, and
I think they're on track for that. It feels like they're on track for that.
I think too, just the uneasiness right now is coming from, and again, they still got time. So like, I'm not panicking at all right now. I think the uneasiness right now is coming from last year. And it didn't work out, even though he scored 40 points in a game. But like when you got Sincere Parker, it was like, okay, and that's going to be like the guy that's going to score all the points. Like that's going to. And right now, I don't really think that they have like that yet. I'm not sure that they have the guy that's like, okay, that's probably going to be our best player next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Is the best player
on the team right now?
I hope not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I hope not. But I don't know. There's thought that you bring back the two returners that have been committed to coming back basically since the end of the season. Aaron Bradshaw perhaps returns, and then you get the Briarcrest kids, transfer portal stuff. It's not going to be a preseason top 25 team. I can't imagine. But can it be power ranked number one in the American? If so, when the brackets come out on opening day and they say this is a projected bracket, first one of the year, Memphis should be listed as the automatic qualifier out of the American.
Yeah.
If that's where we're at, the offseason, you got done what you needed to get done. If not, we got problems, but I don't think April 17th is a time to be panicking. Not yet.
Number 2.
Interesting story from my colleague Matt Norlander over at CBSSports.com about Dusty May and how winning the national championship just has not resonated with him yet. It's an interesting story posted yesterday. It's about a 12-minute read. Norlander was with Dusty in St. Louis. Dusty's just a good dude who still, I think, probably doesn't see himself as college basketball coaching star because it sort of happened so quickly. Like 3 years ago, he was, 4 years ago, he was just like an anonymous coach at Florida Atlantic. Then he goes to a Final Four. Boom, you're on a radar. Now you're the coach at Michigan. now you're a Big Ten coach. Now
Yeah.
you got he's a coaching star, but I don't know that he sees himself that way. So he had committed weeks before the national championship to being at the United States Basketball Writers Association awards dinner in St. Louis, I think this past Monday night, a week after the national championship. And to accept the National Coach of the Year award that he won. Oddly, it's the only one that he won because most of them are voted on at different times, but he won this one. And he had committed to being there, but they sort of thought, well, after he ain't going to come. He just won a national championship. He'll just, send a video or whatever. And he was like, no, I'll be there. I told you I'd be there. I'll be there. And so he actually doesn't even take a private plane. Like you could have just been at the airport in Detroit and there's the Michigan basketball coach who just won the national championship, like sitting next to you on the flight to St. Louis. So he gets there and him and Norlander are talking through it. And he's like, I'll be honest, my whole life, I dreamed about something like this. Because he was never a basketball player. Like he didn't even play college basketball. He was a basketball player, but he didn't play college.
Yeah,
he played when he was growing up. He didn't play college basketball. And he was like, I'm from Indiana. This is Dusty talking to Norlander. He's like, I'm from Indiana. And I just won a national championship in my home state, like 80 miles from where I grew up.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what's the strangest thing? Norlander's like, what? He's like, I don't feel anything. I don't feel it. Like it does not. He said, I even remember like climbing the ladder and cutting the nets, like this thing you dream about. I was up there. And he said, I even had this moment. I was like, is this it? Is this it? And part of it, he thinks, is that the calendar has put them in a position where you can't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
They won a national championship 2 Mondays ago.
Yep.
The game was over like 11:15-ish, 11:20, something like that, Eastern. They cut nets, watch one shining moment. Transfer portal opens at midnight.
Yeah. You already know 2 of your best players are gone to the NBA.
Transfer portal opened at midnight. They had a 2 a.m. Zoom call with a prospect.
Yeah.
They ended up postponing it because it's like,
come on, man.
Because it's like, what are we doing?
Right.
But as Dusty tells the story on that Monday night, he's up all night long with the team, all that stuff. Flies home on Tuesday, and his wife says, are you going to come home tonight and just like sort of like you won a national championship yesterday? Are you coming home tonight? And you know what he said? No, can't. Right back to work. And he's like, this is a weird thing. Like I haven't even, like we are right. I am more focused on next year's team already. And I didn't even get a second to enjoy what we just had. They raised their banner when they did their parade. They already went ahead and put their banner in their arena. And the reason is because they were like, we don't know when we'll ever see each other again. Like all of us we were together this whole time. We did something. Dreams come true. And we don't know when we'll see each other again. Like one of their players is already in Australia pursuing a professional career.
Sure.
And he was just like, I just thought that was really interesting to hear. And I've heard this from other people too, that you think when you finally get to this thing, everything will feel the way it's supposed to feel. And it's just empty. It's on to the next thing. Billy Donovan has talked about this kind of thing. Like, if somebody asks you, if you could have a dream and it could come true, what would that look like? And you literally say this, I'd love to be a college basketball coach in the Big Ten someday because I grew up in Indiana and I was a Big Ten fan. And man, so if I could be a Big Ten coach and then win a national championship, and wouldn't it be crazy? They have the Final Four in Indianapolis every so often. Wouldn't it be crazy if I won a national championship as a Big Ten head coach and did it 80 miles from home in my home state? Wouldn't that be the greatest dream? And it happened, and he feels nothing.
I bet he's going to be an NBA dude one day.
I could see that too.
Yeah, because then at least then, like obviously it's a completely different grind, but you do get like a break at one point.
It is a totally different lifestyle.
Yeah.
And among the reasons Billy Donovan has forever
stuck in the NBA and not gone back.
Billy could come back to college whenever he wants.
Yeah.
And win more. You know what he likes? Like a, relatively speaking, free time. You know, let's say whoever wins the NBA title this year, doesn't matter who, that coach can basically disappear once the season's over. Do your exit interviews and go on vacation. I mean, some coaches are going to have input on draft stuff, but like if a NBA head coach wants to disappear for a month after the season's over, you can. I mean, perhaps that's a little too much, but you get the point.
For sure. You're going to get it some time off.
Yeah. And in college, if you win the national championship, you might need to be on a Zoom in 20 minutes. You're going to be renegotiating contracts like very quickly. You're going to be like, there's this neat scene because they were in St. Louis for this awards dinner, and Dusty is friends with Josh Schertz, the St. Louis coach.
Mm-hmm.
And so Schertz picked him up, took him to lunch, whatever. But then there's a scene where they're all over at the St. Louis basketball offices, and Dusty May is in Josh Schertz's office at St. Louis on the phone with his AD discussing a transfer portal target, like still just working, not in the St. Louis office, working for Michigan basketball. A week after winning the national, it's just been nonstop.
Yeah.
And so I think for some people, you can't enjoy it because there's a million other things to do, and you just can't like really just enjoy it. For other people, I think this is a real thing. The thing you never feel the way you think you'll feel. Like you go, man, I can't wait for vacation. Then you get on vacation and you're like, this is the thing I was looking forward to. And it doesn't feel as amazing as I conjured up in my head. I do that sometimes. I can be like, this is what I was looking forward to, and it's not going like I thought it would go. And I deal with that sometimes. But this is more like you just need some time to breathe and like look at what we did. Let's talk about what we did. Let's like look back at what we did instead of having to look forward. If you ever want to do it again, you need to be working basically 24 hours a day right now. If you want to set yourself up to do that again, you need to be working 24 hours a day right now.
Wow.
It's a weird way to live.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Norlander. If you haven't read it yet, you can find it. It's on the college basketball page, cbssports.com.
Number 3.
AZ Fun, number 1 pick, WNBA draft. New star of the Dallas Wings was asked yesterday at her introductory press conference about the status of her romantic relationship with former teammate and future teammate, current teammate now, Paige Beckers. Did you see how it went down?
I didn't.
Okay. So the question was asked, and there was sort of a wind up to the question so you could see where this was going. And AZ's like waiting respectfully for the question to be asked. And before she can start to answer, a Dallas Wings PR person stepped in and said, I understand why the question was asked, but we're not going to talk about our players' personal lives.
Okay.
And then the thing moved on, but then it became a social media debate.
Okay.
Was the question proper, appropriate, out of line? What do you think?
I don't know if it's out of line. I mean, because I'm trying to think of just like, even like I can't think of like a situation where like a guy was asked about like their relationship, like with like the Grizzlies. But you do, I mean, personal questions are asked a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I think it's a totally fair question. There was a journalist who quote tweeted the clip, and this is sort of what got the debate started, I guess, or at least this is where I first saw it. And she was like, Journalism 101, you should never ask this question. And I'm like, you don't need to be the person teaching Journalism 101 if you think you should never ask that question, because that is the most appropriate question that could be asked in that setting, and the number one question people are interested in right now. The main story from the WNBA draft was that the Dallas Wings used the number 1 pick on a basketball player who has been romantically linked to their star basketball player, Paige Beckers. They are a couple, or at least have been a couple. I told you earlier in the week, I was just sort of, when I was reading about it, most of the stories were like, Fudd and Beckers confirmed publicly that they were in a relationship last year, but have not spoken about it recently. And it was all this like sort of weird wording, like what it suggested to me is like, are they still together? Do we still know if they're together? If they are, why haven't they said that? If they're not, what's that going to look like? It's like it is however you feel, it is clearly the number one question everybody has about the whole thing because it's unique and fascinating. Think about this. If there was an NBA franchise and a straight woman was the general manager, all right? A young straight woman was the general manager of an NBA franchise. And it was confirmed that she was in a romantic relationship with a international basketball player who is in the draft and projected to maybe be the number one pick in the draft. And this franchise is picking first in this draft. And they select this player. You don't think that general manager would be asked about that?
I think so.
Of course.
I mean, that a little different because that's like a superior and that's a.
I mean, yeah, but people would go, this is interesting.
Yes.
This person connected to this franchise is connected to this person. Now they're together. How's that going to work? Like, it would be asked. It would be the first thing people noted, and it would be asked.
Yes.
So I have no time for people pretending it's not a fair question. It is a totally reasonable question. And I should note, also totally reasonable if they don't want to answer it. You can decline comment on that. We see this going back to the NBA. Klay Thompson, he was asked in a locker room, I think I saw, about him and Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he just said, I'm not going to talk about my personal life.
Yeah.
And we just left it there. So I don't have any issue with how the Wings handled it. I don't have any issue with Paige not speaking on it if she doesn't want to, or Azzi Fudd not speaking on it if she doesn't want to. But it's a totally reasonable question to ask. And they handled it the way they handled it. That's fine. But this doesn't go away. If I were advising them, I would say you need to address it one way or another because it will never go away until you do. It's just going to be a thing that people continue to talk about until it's explained one way or another. Are you together? Are you not together? If you're not together, when is that? Are you on good terms? Are you not on good terms? These are all, I promise you, these are conversations the front office had in advance of the draft. That's how important it was. So it's completely natural for other people to have the same types of questions and curiosity. If they don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But it will not stop the curiosity. It will not stop the questions because, again, this is a very high-profile and unique situation. Not unprecedented, but unique. And until it is addressed, if they think they can just no comment their way through this forever, that's not going to be the way this works.
Right.
At some point, they will realize they're going to have to address it because it will not go away until they do. It'll just be the thing hanging over it until they speak on it one way or another. And I bet you they will in due time.
Number 4.
The CEO of Live Golf has walked back his previous statements that Live is full speed ahead, no questions asked. He basically said, listen, that's just not the way businesses work. And more or less said in simple terms, we are playing golf right now. We plan to play through the 2026 season. But, if things don't change, it's going to be hard to see a future continuing to do this. They've lost $5.3 billion or spent that much with very little in real returns. And he's basically acknowledged for the first time the Saudis are not just going to keep dumping billions of dollars into this thing. If we don't gain some traction in America, if we don't gain some traction with television networks and ratings and all that stuff, it will shut up. It'll shut shop on the whole operation. And so what's interesting now is the PGA Tour has already offered a path back for Brooks Koepka and could, in theory, offer a path back for, say, Bryson DeChambeau and anybody else they wanted. And if you were to do that now, if you were to just say, hey, Bryson DeChambeau and whoever else you think holds any weight over there, you guys can come back after this season, then that kills it. It's over. You can't have Live Golf without the star golfers. Even the star golf, you might not can have it even with the star golfers. But without them, I mean, you could sink their ship, right? You could just be like, all we have to do is tell your best guys they can come back to us. And that's the nail in the coffin, so to speak. So if you want to watch Live Golf, you better do it this weekend or sometime soon, because
I'm good.
By the time we get to 2027, it ain't going to be here.
Number 5.
David got arrested.
Well, it's about damn time.
You know it is about damn time.
Bro, I feel like we started talking about this like 2 years ago.
When they find a kid's dismembered body in the trunk of your Tesla, I feel like it shouldn't take this long to arrest you.
That's probably a different discussion for a different day, but yeah, I don't think it should have taken this long.
Dismembered 14-year-old in the front trunk of a Tesla. I don't know if you've ever seen the front trunk of a Tesla. They ain't that big.
No, they're not. Probably why you have to go down that path to do that. But that is that's rough. That's rough. I saw Jimmy Kimmel was at the scene of the crime. He was just trying to get home, but they said he was there. He was spotted.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I did watch Harvey Levin on TMZ. He seems to know stuff, right?
Yes.
Isn't that his name?
Yes.
Harvey?
That's him.
Okay. And he said this is like, he's like, if you don't understand law enforcement and, grand juries and all that stuff in California, let me help you. He said, there's been a grand jury convened on this case for months. And they have not been able to get an indictment on this guy. So what this is the district attorney just charging him. They're going to try to get the indictment subsequently. But Harvey was like, it looks crazy. This guy seemed to be in a relationship with an underage girl. Her body is found dismembered in a Tesla on the side of a street in Hollywood, registered to this guy. That should be case closed, or at least it looks that way, right? But the point Harvey was making was like, if it was that simple, they would have indicted this guy already. They still, to this moment, do not have an indictment on him, and it ain't because they ain't trying to get one. So what do you think that means?
I don't know. I don't know.
It feels like they find a body in your Tesla, you just got to go to jail.
Right.
Like just we're going.
I mean, we know they had been like, we knew that they knew each other.
Oh, they're friends. Basically, we've had acquaintances of them say two things. One, we didn't know she was that young. And two, we thought she was his girlfriend.
Well, there you go.
Right. So, yeah.
His car.
Yeah. I mean.
Come on.
I mean.
It's got to be weird because, remember like when
the alternative is like somebody else dismembered his girlfriend and then put her in his car. Man, if somebody ever put a dead body in my Tesla, I get mad. My kids leave like Dorito packages in there, I can't imagine a dismembered body in my front trunk.
Couldn't imagine that either.
I get mad if they leave like orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird because we like looked up like, he was semi-popular. Like, he
was on tour.
Yes, he was on tour. He has fans. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, man, there's like a David super fan out there somewhere.
Imagine.
And how do you cope with that?
I don't know.
Like if you're a David super fan and like this happens.
It's tough.
I don't know how you. I mean, I've always like subscribed to you don't want to like. You got to disconnect like people that you like their stuff. Like you have to disconnect from like who they might be as a person,
right?
Because you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what someone could be like behind closed doors. But damn, man.
If you think it's hard being a Kanye super fan, try being a David super fan.
Right.
I ain't got nothing.
That's tough.
This is a whole nother deal. With Kanye, you just got to be like, all right, he says some wild stuff sometimes, and he might have done some terrible stuff to some people, but he's also like mentally unwell. And
he's like back, dude. He is back.
He's sold out SoFi
Stadium. Yes, he is back. He's absolutely back. That is a hell of a turnaround because it looked like he was. Once he lost the Adidas thing, it was like, oh, it really might be over.
But I read a column on this, sort of the idea of this, and the point of it was, not to borrow a phrase,
but
I got
like,
you. This is America. This is what we are. Like, you do you realize? I'm not bringing up politics to bring up politics. I'm just making a point. But on January 6th, there were plenty of people who said there's no coming back from this.
Right.
And then our country elected him again.
Yeah.
You could come back from anything in this country.
It's very true.
You could come back from just about anything.
Yeah.
And So I'm surprised by it. Honestly, if you'd have asked me, is Kanye West going to be able to sell out a football stadium in California in April 2026, 2 nights? I would have said, I don't know about that. That's because I don't even know how many people would be comfortable. Like, I even had this conversation with friends. My little guys love Kanye West, probably because they've grown up just hearing it all the time. But they listen to Kanye West more than I listen to Kanye West. I just walk past the rooms and I'm hearing albums that it makes me smile. All right? They're going to want to see him.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I wouldn't mind. Like, the music's the music.
Mm-hmm.
But would I be comfortable walking in with my boys to a Kanye West concert in the year 2026, all things considered? Is that the type of thing I would want to, you ready, put it on Instagram and be like, took my boys to see Ye this weekend? I can do that with Kendrick. It says whatever. But like, what would be the reaction to, I took my boys to see Kanye West? I know they would want to go, and I know we would have a good time. But what would the reaction be?
I mean, for me, I can separate. I can separate.
Yeah. And I think
like I went and saw. Shoot, I'll give you one. I went and saw Pantera here and Phil Anselmo, the lead singer. He's done some problematic things in the past. But
we went and saw Ryan Adams at Graceland, and he's done some problematic things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm capable of this. I mean, you could go all the way back to John Lennon if you want to. There's some problematic things. I'm capable of it, but like, I don't know. I don't know that I would be proud to take my sons to a Kanye West concert in the year 2026. But here's my point. He sold out 2 football stadiums.
Mm-hmm. And he also did not dismember anyone and put them in a Tesla.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
I think Kanye, fine. If you tried to go to a David show in 2026, yeah,
we're not taking
I might not.
No scenario where I'm taking my boys to see David. All right, no scenario whether I'm taking my boys to see David. But they got him behind bars now, so we'll see where it goes from here. But I thought that was interesting. Harvey Levin was like,
yeah, that is wild.
Everybody looks at this as young girlfriend dismembered in your car.
Seems like open and shut.
Yeah. Well, now we just got to get your fingerprints on something and got to get some DNA somewhere. And then, boom, we got you.
Yeah.
And Harvey Levin was like, if it were that open and shut, this would have already been open and shut. They've been trying to get an indictment for months and they can't get it.
Weird.
To be continued.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll talk about it again.
Man, I can't wait.
Can't wait.
All right. Be back in a second.
Easy's making money thanks to the new CBA.
Incredible stuff.
Good
stuff.
Rookie contract. She is projected to make $500,000 this year. And just in comparison, Paige made $78,000 last year and Caitlin Clark made $76,000.
Anytime we get workers getting paid what they're worth, I'm all for it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
With living in luxury at Southland Casino Hotel, the good life is closer than you think. Members get 1 entry with every 100 points earned playing on their Lucky North Rewards card, plus 1 free entry daily. Win free play at our hourly drawings, and don't miss our Saturday grand prize drawings in March. You could win a home theater package, premium massage chair, an outdoor jacuzzi, and $250,000 cash. Luxurious prizes await at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Over. B2K is back, and they're bringing the reunion tour to FedEx Forum Sunday, April 26th. Get ready for a night of unforgettable music. Purchase your tickets today, Ticketmaster.com, or at the FedEx Forum box office right here in downtown Memphis. Let's do carryout.
It's time for GP's Carryout. One final segment filled with stuff to take with you. It's not everything you need to know, but it's most of it. What did we miss today?
Did you see your girl Taylor Frankie back in the news?
No, what'd she do?
They've released the pictures.
What pictures?
Of her ex, all bloodied and battered.
Oh, after the incident?
Yeah.
Not good?
That's not good. It looks like they were really fighting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, like they were really fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't sound like this was like a 1 second bad moment.
Yeah.
It sounds like they were like, all right, let's fight.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 minutes of fighting. Let's fist fight for a few minutes. It's a wild deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they started releasing text messages.
Yeah. Not good. Aggressive.
He's all like, I love you so much, and I just want to, the text messages are wild. Like, I love you so much, and I'm heartbroken, and I want to be with you so badly, and I miss you so much, and now you're going out to be the bachelorette, and I got to watch you fall in love with all these other people, and it was like heartbroken emoji and all that stuff. And then the next, text message, it's like her saying, my nose is bleeding, I've got to go to the doctor, I think my nose is broken. And he's like, I think I'm broken too. And then it's like, hey, I'm outside right now, let me in. And then
so it sounds like this wasn't a one-way street.
And then it's like, and then just randomly out of nowhere, it's like, do you want to F? And the response is like, no, my nose is broken. It sounds toxic.
It was definitely a toxic relationship. Well, good that he's starting to get a little flack from this whole thing, because I think he's kind of gotten off scot-free in this whole situation.
Best I could tell from the text messages, he went pretty quickly from like, I love you so much. I'm sorry your nose is bleeding. You want to do it one more time? F you, you're an abuser. Like, all that happened, like...
Wow.
It's all in there.
Yeah. Well,
you know what?
I hope it works out for everybody.
So do I. I have a similar hope.
I hope it works out. Not him necessarily.
You're really out on him.
I don't like Dakota. Yeah, I don't like Dakota.
Well,
I don't.
Well, if you want to see him with cuts and bruises, and
I think he probably deserved a good punch in the face.
Bennett, I thought you'd move past promoting domestic violence.
I think he probably deserved a good punch in the face.
I don't know.
I'm just being honest.
I don't know, but that was the main takeaway. They were really getting after each other.
Yeah.
The photos suggest as much.
Okay.
All right.
What's today's biggest game?
Bennett, man, you know what? Let's do it both. Let's do both games.
Doubleheader?
Yeah, let's do both games. Let's get excited. Let's try to sweep these things tonight.
Okay.
I don't even think I should have to ask you who you're taking, because we're betting with our hearts today. We'll use our minds some other day. Today, we bet with our hearts.
Okay.
We wager with our hearts. 6:30, Hornets Magic. We need a Charlotte win. They're favored by 3.5.
This is the one.
Lay it.
I'm not feeling good about this one. I'm
lay the points.
I'm really not feeling good about this one.
Lay the points. We have Con Knipple and LaMelo Ball. Lay the points. Lay the points,
No.
Bennett.
No. I don't feel.
Bennett?
I don't feel. Stop.
Bennett?
Put that down.
Bennett?
I don't feel good about
Bennett, I will flick his head right off. I will thump his head right off.
Do not do that.
I will thump his head off.
I haven't even done that.
Lay the points.
We're not even at
Lay
that
the
game
points.
yet.
I will thump his head off. Lay the points. We're in this together. We have Conca-Nipple. Lay the points. Lay the points.
Magic. Don't touch it. Stop. For real, don't. Please. No, I got to go Magic here. I do. They're at home. They're at home.
They don't like each other. And they hate their coach.
Okay, here's the thing:
the only people who get along worse than the Magic, Dakota and Taylor Frankie.
I would accept that they don't get along with each other and they hate their coach if this was a playoff series. It's a one-off and they're at home. That's what makes me nervous. And the Hornets have not been here.
They were at home the other night.
And frankly, it took the Hornets making a miraculous comeback to win that game the other night. So I gotta go Magic here. I do. Maybe dude, it's 3.5. I think the Hornets can still win.
Breaking my heart.
The Hornets can still win, but 3.5 is too big on the road.
You have just voluntarily put yourself in a position where you have to root against your franchise's best interest tonight.
Okay, but we're doing a doubleheader. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, fine. 9 o'clock.
This one's easier.
Prime Video.
You're gonna like this one.
Warriors.
Put Steph down. You're gonna like this one.
At Suns. Phoenix minus 3.5.
Warriors.
Take them points.
Yes.
So you're taking points in both games.
I do agree that even though that we have acknowledged, okay, here's going to be the problem in this game. All right. If the Suns get up big at any point, we're in big trouble because that's when the Warriors, if the Suns get up 20 in the second quarter or something like that, and it's a big lead at halftime.
Don't even talk like this. Why are you even talking like this?
Saying that's one of those where what we talked about earlier this week, where the Warriors are okay, we know the score here. We need this one to stay close. We need this one to stay close. And the thing that's going to save us is what JB said. They hate Dylan.
Yes.
They hate Dylan. And Dylan doing this to them, even though that in the back of that franchise's mind, they know what they need, which is a lottery pick. They hate Dylan.
Yes.
And they are going to go out swinging. They are not going to let that dude embarrass them. That is the last thing Steph and Draymond want.
Little Steph?
Yeah.
You do not let Dylan Brooks win a play-in game tonight. You do not let Dylan Brooks. Do you want to hear Dylan Brooks talk to you about eliminating you in a play-in game for the rest of your life?
Because he will talk about it for the rest of their lives.
It will not matter, little Steph, that you have 4 championship rings.
Dylan doesn't care about that.
He does not care about that.
That's the thing. He cares about what happened right now.
He will only talk about April 17th, 2026.
It's so true.
Okay?
It is so true.
That's not the life you want to live, Steph.
He will never let them forget about it. And so that's why that's going to factor in majorly here. It really is.
I love how it all...
We need Dylan to come out talking. We need Dylan to come out talking.
I love how it all circles back. Tonight, we secure a second lottery pick primarily because the Golden State Warriors hate Dylan Brooks as much as our front office hates Dylan Brooks.
They don't hate him. And I certainly, I love him, but I can't root for him tonight.
Come on, Dylan Brooks.
But I love that guy, but I cannot root for him tonight.
You got one more 3 of 18 in you, Dylan Brooks. Can you give me a 3 of 18 tonight?
Give him the ball.
Give me a 3 of 18 tonight.
He's not. He's actually been good. It's his teammate that's going to do that, Jalen Green. Yeah, it ain't going to be Dylan that does that. It's going to be his teammate.
As long as somebody on that Phoenix roster goes 3 of 18, I'm fine.
Yeah, give Jalen Green the ball. Then we're cooking.
I just need I need somebody to go 3 of 18.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bennett's taking the Warriors plus the 3.5. Little Steph, don't let us down tonight, buddy. I'll flick your head off if you let. I'm taking him home.
Put that down.
I'm taking him home with me.
No, you're not. I am.
He's going to sit here with me tonight.
My bobblehead.
SmackDown. Final one before the Mania hits tomorrow.
The go-home show.
SmackDown tonight live from T-Mobile Arena out in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 12th annual Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Oh, I love the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Have I just missed this every year? I just don't ever. I have no memory of.
So when it started, it was a match. It's weird how they've kind of pushed it back. I think when it first started, it was like the opening match of WrestleMania. Then it became like the kind of pre-card, like when they do like the pre-show, and then they in the middle of that they do the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and now they're like, no, it's actually gonna be SmackDown the night before.
Okay, so I think I've figured this out. Typically, like in years past, the WrestleMania was the same weekend of the Final Four. So I would never be watching the Friday night SmackDown while I'm at the Final Four, right? And then last year, WrestleMania was the same weekend that we went to Minneapolis for a concert.
Oh, yeah.
And so I didn't watch the SmackDown on that Friday night because we were in Minneapolis. So I don't think I've ever been in front of a TV for SmackDown just before Mania.
Yeah.
Certainly not in a while.
I'm pretty excited now. I'm ready to roll now. I'm locked in. Let's go.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great weekend. This is a good and it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Like, this is gonna be a good watching TV weekend.
I'm fired up. I hope I don't look up at some point. I'm just mad for some reason because
Dude, we got play-in games. We got playoffs starting tomorrow. We got the Coachella live stream. They better be live streaming that thing again.
Yes!
Okay, we got Mania 2 nights. It is a hell of a weekend.
Me and Steph gonna have a party tonight.
Yeah.
Me and little Steph gonna have a party tonight.
I'm excited, man.
I'm turning up.
Yeah.
I might turn up to. I might.
Well, you got a meeting in a minute. Just
yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
I gotta go talk to Vernon.
Hold off.
I gotta go talk to Vernon for a
just
minute.
go do the meeting wasted.
I gotta talk to Vernon. And then I gotta do a meeting, and then I gotta pick the boys up from school.
Yeah.
But after that, after all that's in my past,
it's time to lock in.
It might be time to lock in.
Good.
I'm gonna turn up. If you need to tell me anything I need to remember, I suggest you do it by 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
If you need to tell me anything I'm going to remember, I suggest you do it no later. Let's call it 7:45 p.m.
Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's going to be a good weekend.
7 o'clock tonight on SmackDown.
What's the best thing we've read?
Top 25 on one. I think we're version 7 now.
Okay.
Indiana has gone from unranked into the top 16. They have signed 6 transfers this week. Just like, not the best player from anywhere, but just like, it's a little bit like what Michigan did last year. Like, they didn't take North Carolina's best player, but they took Elliot Cadeau. They didn't take UCLA's best player, but they took Adai Mara. And you look up and they got this team's second best player and this team's third best player. And yeah, they took UAB's best player, but collectively they turned into the best team in the country. And Indiana's trying to do that now. So guy from here, guy from there. The biggest name is Marcus Burton from Notre Dame, big scorer who missed much of this past season with an injury. So Indiana, as I wrote, hasn't really accomplished much in men's basketball lately. Evidence being they haven't been into a Final Four since 2002, haven't been to a Sweet 16 since 2016, but they still got money, clearly, and they're spending it all over the place. Indiana, your biggest mover in version 7 of the top 25 and 1. Again, got the Hoosiers at 16th right now.
What's going on this weekend?
Man, we done told you. Everything's going on this weekend. Everything is going on. It's the biggest weekend. Everything's going on this weekend. So tonight, we secure, let's map it out. Tonight, we secure some lottery odds. Man, what will be better than watching Steph secure us some lottery odds, and then you turn on the Coachella stream. Close out the night with the Coachella stream.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And SmackDown.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
SmackDown from 7 to 9.
I will root first off, if the Hornets get this done, I'm backing them. I'm behind you in this postseason, okay? The Pistons think's cool. Love Jalen Duren. Hornets get this done. We're rolling with the Hornets.
Okay, that's fine. Good deal.
And dare I say, if the Warriors get this done, that'll be easy, though, because they're going to play the Thunder.
You hate the Thunder.
Dude, I could easily root for the Warriors over the Thunder. I'll be the biggest Draymond fan you ever seen. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care.
Tonight's going to be a party. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
Me and Steph going to turn up. Me and Steph turning up tonight.
Let's do it.
Doubleheader tonight. Secure some lottery odds. Coachella stream. Wake up tomorrow. It's raining.
Do it all over again.
Good. Man, I can't wait. Bet you have a good weekend.
All right, man. You too.
Everybody enjoy your weekend. I'm going to try to enjoy mine. We're going to meet back here Monday at 10. Till then, be careful. Be kind. Be good. Rep your hood.